stop hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son.
Chaos has erupted in the Harris household after private photos allegedly linked to T.I.'s son, King Harris, surfaced online, triggering a full-blown family crisis. According to multiple sources close to the situation, the disturbing leak led T.I. to make a drastic decision, disowning King and cutting off all public association with him. The leaked images, which fans say are both intimate and controversial, sparked immediate backlash across social media.
Yeah, man, it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like the weekend.
What followed was an intense wave of criticism, not just toward King, but also directed at T.I.'s parenting and the family's public image. Insiders report that T.I., already frustrated with King's erratic behavior and past outbursts, reached a breaking point. He's embarrassed, heartbroken, and done trying to fix it. One source revealed, this wasn't the first mistake, but it was the final one. T.I. and his wife, Tiny, have remained silent publicly, but family tensions have been visible for months. From heated arguments going viral to King's controversial live videos, the signs were there. Now, with the latest scandal shaking the foundation of the Harris brand, fans are wondering if the damage can be undone, or if this marks a permanent fracture in the family.
Everybody know my son King. He's a passionate young man.
And, very passionate.
Yeah, and he has some tumultuous times.
What was once a tight-knit legacy family may now be falling apart, right before the public's eyes. The Harris family saga just escalated. T.I., often dubbed the King of the South, is making headlines again, but not for music or business. This time, the focus is on his son, King Harris, and the controversy swirling around him. Social media is ablaze after a series of leaked photos surfaced, fueling speculation that T.I. may be distancing himself from King. The internet is flooded with commentary, questioning whether these leaks were the final straw or if there's more beneath the surface. King Harris recently welcomed a child with Big Nana, an older partner, but instead of celebration, the situation has sparked criticism. Drama continues to trail King as new rumors emerge. Now, allegations are circulating online claiming a leaked tape shows King in a compromising situation, implying a hidden lifestyle.
So, like, let the world know about you for people that don't know who you are.
What I like to tell people is, if I'm the ugliest in this world, what that make you?
Some believe the pregnancy may have been used as a distraction, igniting intense public scrutiny. The story is far from simple, and things are getting more complicated by the day. The age gap between King Harris and Big Nana has long sparked public side eyes. Now, with recent allegations surfacing, people are revisiting everything, especially T.I.'s reaction when the news first broke that King would be a father. His expression raised eyebrows. Some observers claim T.I. didn't look thrilled, and the current controversy is fueling speculation he might have known more than he revealed. But things are now spiraling beyond leaked photos or rumors of a secret lifestyle. The latest twist?
Is it me, but should have King did a DNA test from the jump? As soon as that baby dropped, they should have got a DNA test. Or you can still do a DNA test while the
paternity doubts? Social media exploded after a viral TikTok claimed a paternity test revealed King might not be the child's biological father. Reports suggested T.I. was dealing not just with King's personal choices, but also the fallout from the test results. That's when Tiny Harris stepped in. She shared a family photo with the new baby and directly addressed the speculation, calling the rumors clickbait. She hinted at holding people accountable for spreading misinformation. Adding more to the mix, King's sister, Zonique Pullins, chimed in with sarcasm on Twitter, writing, "What street this word come off of, Chile?" But despite the family's unified front, many online remain unconvinced, especially with how fast these layers of drama keep unfolding. Despite the Harris family rallying around King, many fans remain skeptical. The timing of it all, the paternity rumors, leaked images, and whispers about King's alleged lifestyle has people questioning if this is all just too coincidental.
What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that?
Some observers believe T.I. and Tiny's public defense might be more about managing optics than addressing the truth. There's growing speculation that the family may have known these allegations were coming and chose to get ahead of the story before it spiraled. The photos, paternity chatter, and King's relationship with Big Nana are now under a microscope. Some critics suggest the entire narrative, King becoming a father and dating an older woman, could have been a calculated distraction from deeper issues. And once rumors gain momentum, they tend to spark even more questions. If the family had prior knowledge of potential leaks or damaging content.
So Tiny and T.I.'s son King was not the father of that girl child. They did all that, had that big baby shower, all that maternity shoot. He ain't even the pappy.
Were they truly trying to protect him, or just buying time, hoping the controversy might pass? Adding fuel to the fire, old comments from Kodak Black have resurfaced. Back in 2019, during a heated feud with T.I., Kodak used homophobic slurs targeting T.I.'s sons during an Instagram live session. At the time, it was dismissed as trolling, but now some believe it may have hinted at deeper truths yet to be exposed. Kodak once said, "You should have made one of your little effer sons write a rap." At the time, most people dismissed it as typical trolling, but in light of recent events, many are now wondering if Kodak had insider knowledge. Were his words a warning disguised as an insult? He didn't just go after T.I.'s music or his wife. He specifically targeted the sons. And with everything now surfacing about King Harris, Kodak's comments feel more deliberate than random. The timeline adds another layer to this theory. Kodak and T.I.'s feud began after Kodak made inappropriate remarks about Lauren London following Nipsey Hussle's passing. T.I. quickly called him out, demanding he apologize. That's when things escalated. Kodak responded by throwing personal jabs, and among them were those aimed directly at the Harris children. Now, looking back at those 2019 statements, long before today's leaked images and rumors, some speculate Kodak may have been hinting at something bigger. What seemed like reckless trolling could have been a calculated dig based on whispers only a few had heard. And here's the twist. When T.I. responded, he didn't address the specific slurs toward his sons. His diss track clapped back at Kodak generally, but avoided the more sensitive jabs. That silence now feels strategic, prompting some to wonder whether he was trying to keep the situation from gaining traction. When the dots are connected, Kodak's words begin to carry new weight, and the question becomes,
And another thing, I'm a free man. Stop, goddamn, I'm not locked up. I'm straight. I was, but I'm back. I'm straight.
I know you. I know you.
was it all hidden in plain sight? Could it be that Kodak Black, in his usual chaotic fashion, was revealing truths the Harris family hoped would never surface? And if so, why weren't those comments taken seriously? Was the public too distracted by Kodak's feud with T.I. to see a larger narrative forming? What's clear now is that the timeline, from Kodak's remarks in 2019 to the leaked footage in 2024, reveals a family caught in layers of secrets, internal tension, and growing public pressure. The Harris family seems to be in damage control mode, but with the internet, the past doesn't disappear. It resurfaces, often louder than before. Which brings up a critical question. How were the warning signs missed for so long? On the surface, King Harris appeared to live an enviable life, surrounded by success, influence, and a united family. But reality wasn't so perfect behind the scenes. In a recent conversation, King revealed details that shattered the polished image shown on television. He shared that he didn't actually grow up in the luxurious family home featured on T.I. and Tiny the Family Hustle. Instead, he was raised primarily by his grandmother. The family would gather at the house only when filming was scheduled, giving off an illusion of a close-knit traditional household. As soon as the cameras stopped, King was returned to his grandmother's care. They'd come get me from my grandma's house for filming, and right after the cameras stopped rolling, I'd go right back, King stated. That revelation reframes everything. It suggests that despite the appearance of constant parental support, King spent much of his early life without consistent guidance from either of his parents. With no strong father figure consistently in the picture, King Harris was primarily raised by his grandmother. While she may have been supportive, she likely wasn't equipped to guide him through the public pressure of being raised in a high-profile family. That absence is crucial, especially considering the growing controversies now surrounding him. Without steady parental influence, King may have struggled to express personal issues, including navigating identity and reputation. The environment he grew up in lacked the consistent structure necessary to handle the intense scrutiny tied to fame and family legacy. This gap may explain some of the behavior that's made headlines in recent years. From his viral one-chip challenge video involving a homeless man to backlash over his extreme dental makeover, King has repeatedly drawn public criticism. These actions suggest someone still searching for stability and identity both within the family and in the broader public sphere. The controversy didn't stop there. King once challenged the late rapper Julio Fulio to a boxing match. While some dismissed it as a publicity stunt, others saw it as another sign that King was inviting drama without grasping the potential consequences, especially given how volatile industry feuds can get. His actions often bordered on reckless, and it became increasingly clear that he was stepping into dangerous territory. Then came a shouting match with a mini-mart employee captured on video. The confrontation quickly went viral, with many criticizing King for appearing entitled and disrespectful. This incident added to a pattern of headline-making behavior, showing that even the most mundane situations could spiral into controversy when King was involved. The infamous NFL headlock incident is still fresh in the public's mind. King Harris got into a heated argument with fans during a football game, claiming he was standing on business. The altercation escalated until T.I. had to physically restrain him, putting King in a headlock to de-escalate the situation. That image of a father controlling his son in front of a crowd became a powerful symbol. It reflected both King's growing behavioral issues and the difficulty his father faced trying to manage him under public pressure. The tension between personal parenting and public image was clearly visible. But things didn't stop there. King was soon arrested after police found grass in his car. That incident sparked more backlash, especially since it came alongside music videos showing him brandishing firearms. The videos were seen as reckless, given his already fragile public standing. Even Boozy weighed in, publicly calling on King to rethink his behavior before it spiraled beyond repair. Meanwhile, T.I. appeared conflicted, trying to show love as a parent while also acknowledging that his son's actions couldn't go unchecked. From unnecessary feuds to legal troubles, King Harris's path has become increasingly volatile. His repeated controversies point to someone searching for identity, but often heading down the wrong road. With each misstep, it becomes clearer that he may be struggling deeply with the weight of expectations and public exposure. Are these outbursts a cry for help, or the result of years without proper discipline or direction? Either way, his behavior keeps raising serious concerns. His online response to criticism, saying, "If I'm the ugliest person in the world, what that make you?" reveals a defensive, combative tone possibly shaped by years of scrutiny and a lack of grounded support. The fact that King spent most of his upbringing living with his grandmother, rather than under the same roof as T.I. and Tiny, has only intensified public speculation. Critics are now questioning whether this distance explains the strained connection between father and son, or if it's simply another piece in a complex family puzzle. Embarrassment has now blended with frustration. With King's ongoing controversies, leaked photos, paternity rumors, and the speculation surrounding his preferences, it's clear why T.I. might feel compelled to step back. Whether it's to shield the family brand or a reaction to personal disappointment, the emotional gap is widening fast. The father-son divide seems more visible than ever. The big question is, did T.I. and Tiny mishandle King's upbringing, or is this a case of a young man acting out against the weight of expectation? Could the paternity whispers explain the distance, or is King's own behavior driving the wedge deeper? What's your take on all of this? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on stories just like this. Don't forget to tap the bell so you never miss a moment. And before you go, check out the next video on your screen. It goes even deeper. You won't want to miss it.